very good afternoon from the Jidung Dome in Balikpapan. It is the Yonex Sunrise Indonesian Masters 2016 semi-final day. Balikpapan in the East Kalimantan region of Indonesia. And the crowds turning out in numbers as they have done all week for this tournament. And it is getting to the end of the World Badminton Federation tournament year. Indonesian Masters will be followed by the Thailand Masters, the Thailand Open in October, and then the Bitburger Open in Germany in the 1st of November. At the end of November will be the Macau Open, and then bringing up the end of the year, the Korea Masters in Korea. Still not a full house, but you can guarantee that the numbers will swell inside the Jidung Dome as the day goes on. First up, we've got the mixed doubles, and Indonesia will be hoping that their team of Subaktiar and Dili can get the better of Tan and Lai from Malaysia so that they make it through to the final. Following them will be the men's singles semi-final, the women's doubles, the women's singles, and then the men's doubles, when you'll expect a full house because it is an all-Indonesia semi-final. And so one of those teams guaranteed to be in the final, which is great news for the locals. And this is how they made it through to the semi-finals. If you look at the other side of the pool, it is again an all-Indonesia semi-final in the mixed doubles. So Tan and Lai are really going to have to try and come good. They are actually from Malaysia, not Indonesia, as it shows on that graphic, the third ranked team in the tournament. So they are the only outsiders, as it were, to have a chance of contesting the mixed doubles final. But they're going to have to play not only against their opponents, but also against the crowd. Officials have made their way out onto the court for this mixed doubles semi-final. And now it is the turn of the players. And it will be first the Malaysian players, which is Tan Keng Meng and Lai Pei Jing, who make their way. In fact, it's Indonesian players who've come out first. Even though the announcer said it was going to be the Malaysian team, it is in fact Subaktiar and Richi, Puspita, Dili came first, and now it is Tan and Lai. Interestingly, looking at last year's tournament, well, Dili and Subaktiar were playing together in the tournament. Dili went out in the first round. And so too did actually Tan and Lai. They lost in the first round, where in fact Subaktiar also lost in the first round. So all of these players finding themselves in the semi-finals will be pleased with having gone out very early in the tournament last time around. And it was actually Indonesians that put paid to the chances of Tan and Lai. Watching and warming up in the hotel. Subaktiar in the background. There he is in the purplish or lilac shirt. 23 years of age. Quite a tall player, 181 centimetres. Just over 5'11", just under 6 foot. His partner, Richi Puspita Dili. She's a little bit more experienced, 27 years of age. Hails from Yogyakarta, that's where Seaman is in Indonesia. They will have the backing of the local fans. Take a look at their results in the tournament so far. It took a little bit longer to get through their opening round. In fact, quarter-final was their longest game, actually. Take a look now at Tan and Lai.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
22 years of age. 85 centimeters tall. Tan Keng Meng comes from Johor Bahru, close to Singapore. His partner, Jing, she comes from Kuantan in Pahang in Malaysia. She's 24 years of age and has had a world ranking, or current world ranking, of 24, and is a real feisty competitor. Just watching them in the hotel yesterday, just warming up and loosening up. The quarterfinal was a tough match that also went to 3 sets and lasted the longest of their games. This is the first time these two pairs have ever played each other. Will it be the third-seeded Malaysian pairing who will come out on top, or will it be the Indonesians unseeded coming into the tournament? Our umpire for this match is Jojan V. John. He's taking his seat. And the service judge will be Sergio Cabrera from the Philippines. Beginning to build, as it has done every day during the tournament here. Certainly the locals love to get behind their players. I'm Ashley Morrison, looking forward to bringing you all the action on semi-final day. Balikpapan. Final handshake between the two Malaysian players will be Dili to serve for Indonesia.
Play.
And the first point goes the way of Malaysia. They get service straight away. The signal to a partner. That drops out. So Malaysia keeps serve. Is already getting the fist pump going. And the little shout she gives after every point is won. Between the Malaysians. I just letting a partner know she was leaving it. To a points to love lead. Just dropping out. Clipping his racket. Subaktiar cross-court smash. And Lai on the backhand couldn't keep it alive. That's a great smash. Eddie Subaktiar. 2-4. Into the net after the good work with the smash. Subaktiar just absorbing directly into the net, trying the deftest of touches. Dili finds the net this time. 6 plays 2. Meng stretch. This goes back to pair. 3 plays 6. Good smash from Tan.
7-3.
Time to get high and fire it into centre court. Able to get that one over the net. Tan looking at his racket. Good encouragement from his partner. Eddie. Right, again a little fist pump comes from her as she wins back serve. Return from Subaktiar behind his back just moments before that replay. It's gone out.
9-4.
The power from Tan too much to Subaktiar's backhand. 10 plays 4. Close to the body, made it very difficult for Subaktiar to return, especially at the pace it was coming. Just caught flat-footed. They were totally on top in that rally. Then caught on the same side of the court. Subaktiar, well, it was just a little flick of the wrist. Six plays 10. Points in succession for the Indonesian pair. So Tan just asking for a new shuttlecock. Good rally, both teams communicating really well with their partners. Just too close to the body of Meng. High fives. Really deft touch.
11-7 interval.
Catching the Indonesian team on their heels. So we go into the break with Malaysia leading 11-7. They were expecting Lai to make that return, but Tan just stepping across and popping it over the net. Tan, who switched to doubles from singles in August 2014. 22 years of age and great admirer of his partner, and
Court 1, 20 seconds.
pugnacious
Court 1,
attitude.
20 seconds.
Jing has had several partners on the court. She was with Chang Peng Soon in reach number 48 in the world in 2014, then played with Tan Ai Kwan for a very brief period before pairing up with Tan King Meng. So Lai to serve. That was superb from Tan. He disguised it so well. Looked as if he was going for the smash. And then a really, really soft, disguised return just over the net. Another good smash coming from Ted. Stretches Malaysia's lead to 14-7. Good overhead. And another point, another fist bump from Lai. Get the feeling that Lai Jing just loves to serve and almost dictate the way each point goes. Dili gets service back with Indonesia. 8 plays 14. Saw a shift of weight from both the Malaysian players onto their left feet, which meant they couldn't get back for that return. Lai forces Dili to play into the net again. Subaktiar just unable to get that over the net at 16 plays 9. Back of the court. Plenty of pace on that, and that's why close to the body, Tan couldn't clear the net. Frustration shown by her. Right idea. Just a little bit too much power.
Play.
Subaktiar, look at his body position as he plays this shot, was aware that Tan was moving at the back of the court, expecting a shot down the line. That was worthy of a fist bump. Subaktiar to serve. That return. What was the difference? Jing playing age 8 with a family and then was spotted. I'm sure it was for a competitive nature as well as her talent. A stretch there. Dili wins serve back for Indonesia and keeps them alive in this match. 13-17 service with Indonesia. Into the net again from Lai. A little sink in her knees there. Frustrated with herself. Dili to serve. Closing in and service back.
14.
Kind of experience though for Indonesia. He was ranked up at 8th in the world at one point. Tan just moved in and again Indonesia caught on one side of the court. Puspita Dili played with Richi Widianato. Got up to the world. 2015, now ranked 25th. Just getting the height wrong, but it was a good return from Dili. Indonesia very much alive. In fact, it was Subaktiar. From the Malaysians, and the gap closes once more. Just 2 points now. It's the closest it's been in this first game. Great camera work to show some pace. Tan making sure.
Service over.
Service goes back to Malaysia. 19 plays 16. Tan, I think, just wanting to towel off. Indonesia happy to do the same. Tan was just given too much court to aim for. That smash was a good one. Malaysia really want to push on now and claim this first game. Plenty of talk from Jing. Dili into the net.
20, game point.
Game point to Malaysia. It's an uncharacteristic mistake. Dili. I thought it was going to just drop. So they have to hang on a little bit longer. 17 plays 20. Dili to serve. Played close. Again, 18 plays 20. Shot that was from Subaktiar. 19 plays 20. Outstanding. Just held back on the shot, just to cushion it over the net. And look what it means. Can they pinch this first game? Indonesia on serve. Dili just moves away from the service line. Just regathers her thoughts. And Malaysia have got it in. Lai shows how much it means. So the first game going the way of Malaysia, but boy did they have to work hard for it. Tan and Lai taking the first game. You can see Lai not afraid to show her emotions. And Eddie Subaktiar very frustrated. They did really well to get back in that first game. Took 21 minutes. They were trailing at one point, 11 points to 7, 18 to 14. Fought their way back. I expect this second game may be just as close. If you're wondering why we're hearing cheers occasionally when there's no play happening on court number 1, that's because Indonesia have a team playing in the women's doubles on court number 2 against a Thai pair, and they've just taken out the first game 21-17. That is Tiara Rosalia Muraida and Richi Emilia Badminton. The second game about to get underway, and I looking to change the shuttle straight away.
Second game. No more.
Can Indonesia fight back? That is a very good start for the Indonesian Malaysian pair.
1 love.
Subaktiar again with a really clever return.
Service over. 1
Just
all.
catching the net, that's why he struggled to get the return. So service goes back to Malaysia. Dili, well, she did it all on her own, didn't she?
Service over.
Wonderful overhead return. And a little drop shot, and then just putting it away. 2-1 to Indonesia. Another great drop shot from Subaktiar. Tan forced to stretch and finally gets up off the deck. Will ask for the court to be wiped. It's such a subtle touch. Full stretch, and Tan is a big man. Over 6 foot. High 5 between the Malaysian pair. Subaktiar to serve. Just catching the net and dropping on the right side for Indonesia. They go into a 4-1 lead. Just caught the net cord. And just, oh, it didn't actually. I thought it did. Oh, yes, it maybe on the turn did. Disguise his shots and a mistake from Dili, and finally Malaysia gets service back. 2 plays 4. It's the most consecutive points that Malaysia have won so far in the match. Two. Across again, head of her partner, and just smashing it down. It's a good test for the Malaysian pair, because Subaktiar has been as high as ranked 11 and Dili ranked 8. Experience between them, but point goes to Malaysia.
5.
3 plays 5. Service back. 6 plays 3, and at the moment Malaysia unable to hang on to their serve. It's just the work of Dili at the net, just moving across, picking her shots and putting them away. Once communication lets them down.
4-7.
There's the coach pushing on from the shadows. High to serve. Judgment from
5-7.
Finally, Malaysia hang on to their serve in this second game. Just watched all the way by 10. And too soft from line. Apologises to her partner. Dili to serve. And Light just firing it low and hard at the body of Dili. See service return to Malaysia, 6-8. To the net, smiles from Indonesia, but they're wry ones. Subaktiar moving really well to his right when you consider how heavily strapped his quadricep is. And look what it means to lie. You have to love her enthusiasm. So they've pegged it back now. 7 plays 8. Here was just having a word with the umpire. I'm not quite sure what that was about. Confusion over the service, and it's Tan to serve, not lie, and he decides it's time for a new shuttle. Just wonder if that's not a little bit of tit for tat, delaying tactics from Indonesia, and Malaysia returning the compliment. Dili just missed connection, and Malaysia have fought back to find themselves 8 all. They were 5-2 down, 7-3 down. And that is brilliant from Dili. The angle and the softness of the touch. It exquisite. Dili into the net, just seeing under her shirt, just a bit of strapping as well on her right arm. Just wonder whether that may be affecting her. 9-all. Jing to serve. Oh, and Tan splitting the two. And they take the lead for the first time in this game. Set up, and both players just looking at each other on the Indonesian side of the net. Placement from Tan. Subaktiar gets the service back and levels us up at 10 points apiece. Moving into the net, too much power. And good work by Lion immediately. She walks off court with the 11 points reached. Pouncing it again, splitting the Indonesian pair perfectly. Maybe that is an area where Malaysia have seen a weakness. But they fought their way back in this particular game superbly. They were trailing. You do feel that Dili and Subaktiar, with all their experience, plenty up their sleeve to take this match into a third set. Rather a third game.
11, 10, play.
Plenty of conversation between Tan and Lai. Tan to serve. Malaysia leading 11-10. Brilliant returns on the backhand, and the fourth was just too good. Reclaim the lead, 12 points to 11. Just jumping high and firing from a really steep angle. There's the ankles of the Malaysian pair. And that was good by Tan, just stepping across at the net. 12-all. Goes quite balanced when he played that shot. Almost identical shot before, but just the movement, sort of off balance. Time Tan gets the height and the angle. Subaktiar cannot return. Tied up again at 13 all. Good height from the jump. And a good angle towards the shins of Subaktiar. Goes into the net from Dili.
13.
Since the break, that's the first 2 points in succession for Malaysia. It's the first time they've taken the lead since that point. Good serve from Tan. He doesn't usually show much emotion, but very happy with that serve. 15 plays 13. 2-point buffer now for Malaysia. Tan to serve again. Return from Dili. Just too long from line. It's a slight breeze at that end of the court. She does tend to just drift left to right, but that was just too much on it from Jing. So 14-15. Subaktiar to serve for Indonesia. They've leveled it up again at 15 points apiece. Crowd very, very happy. Also happy because on court 2, in the women's doubles, their team are leading 19-18. Down in the first game, 21-17. Just jumping high, deep in the court. Gives his partner a pat on the back with his racket. He prepares to serve. Gives the signal to Tan. And into the net.
17-15.
Again, Malaysia managed to edge out to a 2-point lead. Subaktiar just trying to turn and play that over his head and didn't get the connection he was hoping for. And that is a very good touch from Tan.
15.
First time in the match, Malaysia moved 3 points clear, or rather in this particular game, they moved 3 points clear. And now make that 4-19, plays 15. 2 game and 2 match points. Lai to serve. Into the net it goes, and Malaysia 1 point away. Malaysian pair, according to my records, not had many finals on their CV so far. It's gone out, and look what it means. The Malaysian pairing are into tomorrow's final of the mixed doubles. A good win from Tan Kian Meng and Lai Jing, but they were made to work very hard by Eddie Subaktiar and Richi Puspita Dili, especially in the second game. So Malaysia victorious, 21-19. 21-15. Here's how it finished. Tan and Subaktiar couldn't keep his return in court. Lai drops her racket as soon as she knows it's out. Look at the ecstasy. Such a fierce competitor, and then eventually a smile breaks out. So Malaysia are through to the mixed doubles final. Tan Kian Meng and Lai Jing victorious over Eddie Subaktiar and Richi Puspita Dili, 21-19, 21-15. Look at the order of play, and that's the first match concluded, the mixed doubles, with Malaysia victorious 21-19, 21-15. Next up on court 1 will be the men's singles, with Wei Nan taking on Huang Yu-Xiang from China. So Hong Kong versus China, the #1 seed against the #12 seed. Will be the women's doubles, women's singles, and make sure you stay with us because the men's doubles, all Indonesia, will be a real belter of a match. There's a really exciting game going on court 2 at the moment, because as Indonesia have just leveled that at 1 game each. It's an all-China semi-final on the other side of the pool as Wei Nan and Huang about to do battle on court number 1. Wei Nan having to work really hard in his quarter-final to make it to this stage, eventually getting a victory over the Thai player. Crowd continues to build up inside the Jidung Dome here in Balikpapan. It is going to be the men's singles